You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
I'm still waiting on that report.
My sword arm could use some work.
Lay down your arms.
Most impressive, Master.
Would seem I've some catching up to do.
Not bad, all things considered. Flame is its weakness.
You have my protection.
I'll not take that from you. This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I've
not trained for this.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must... lead, or so I've learned.
What do you think? What should I do?
How'd I wind up here anyhow?
Got something for me?
I don't know what to do. What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Say, have you heard about the state of the river? Do you know the river close by the church? Well, it's come to be full of muck and filth and all sorts. That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. The water's so filthy that it's going to take twice the amount of gold ore to purify it. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, it wouldn't be good for anyone if the church ran out of holy water. I was hoping you'd say that. I'll help too. I'll look for...
Now we seek gold ore. Though 'tis sold in shops, mining some ourselves might prove the better choice.
'Tis as you say.
Listen up, you lot. Albert, King of Beggars, has come to quit. Aye, the ale's on me tonight, so drink.
What would you ask of me?
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Aye. Tell is, her ties to this figure from the neighboring country have a romantic tint.
It's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier. Love waking up knowing anything that happens.
I've no desire to live this way any longer.
I'll take any chance.
This place offers a view of the sea.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow, we'll be needing a little more than this. Hoy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore? Wow! Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Thanks. So, remember how I told you about the river by the church getting all mucky? Well, the grown-ups are saying it's gotten worse. Now lots of people who live nearby are falling sick. The priests have been treating everyone as best they can, but there's nowhere near enough medicine to go around. I want to help them, but I'm not sure what I can do, apart from ask you, that is. Would you bring us some more Oh, thanks, Arisen. What would we do without you? I'll talk to the priests in the meantime, see if there's anything useful I can do.
Now, we've need of medicine. We can purchase it at shops or make some ourselves by combining the ingredients. 'Tis easily done.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just... Oh, thank you, Arisen. This should be plenty. I'll take it to the church straight away.
It's a goodly deed we've done, aiding the sick. I only hope our efforts go a ways toward improving life in the slums.
I suppose 'tis so.
Tis a strange sort that ventures willingly into darkness.
Fine timing, sir. Fine timing indeed. I've need of your services, you see. My time in that tenebrous jail has only hastened the deterioration of my eyesight. I stare at the page, but the letters stubbornly refuse to take shape. Yet these old eyes might serve some use if only I could wear the spectacles I had specially made. Alas, they were confiscated at the time of my... As I recall, prisoners' possessions are held within the palace storeroom. 'Tis a place to which few have lawful... Though, as I hear it, masquerades are being held of late. Masquerades with a great many attendees. Should you happen to enter the venue, mayhap you would find an opportunity to liberate my poor spectacles. What say you? Would you consider doing... I am in your debt, pray. Infiltrate the venue and find the storeroom.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Thanks, sir.
Leave off.
What would you of me?
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
This way.
Mother veiled. Any loose coin about? Enough to make you rich? I've trained for this.
You'd think they'd learn how to creep up on me.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a...
The only care I have is how to spend the day.
I swear I've not blinked once.
Now, where was I bound again?
The rules at your...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances at such gatherings. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads? Despite the hour? There's trade to be had in time. You know where to find. The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one.
I've been hoping you'd come see me again. How are you?
Gladly stay a while. I've more time than I know how to spend.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir, but there isn't.
All seems well here, but we can ne'er be sure.
Mayhap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attend a palace.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you? Oh, to think my eminence as a collector would reach If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to Alas, the sculpture that I commit, and 'twould wound my pride to have you... If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you can... The man's home is located in Bakbatar. You need...
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around?
I'd quite like it. Quite the predicament.
Wonder what's going on in town.
Welcome.
Now, how best to proceed? Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the road? Despite the... power. Much obliged.
Peruse at your leisure.
He and me. We understand each other.
Suppose I should visit someplace new.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
This is where I find my guests. Oh, well.
We've arrived, I see. That's a relief. Apologies, Master, but you will have to make do without us for the time being.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead. Would that all my days. So just about anywhere.
Mayhap a noble will succumb to my charms.
Always sets me to thinking, this place.
Perchance you've heard. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, indeed. 'Tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair Vermund shall once again be governed by a true ruler.
I'd sooner stay away. All is well. Would that all my days were so tranquil. Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
May have to read there what
I'm
the
the crown jewel of our performance.
Such quietude. Let's see.
This place fills me with unbearable. What is life without a little spice?
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Always the same. They are.
This is a peaceful
Just
place.
how I like
Can't
it.
wait
Perfect
for the new
for
equipment to
meditation.
come in.
We've naught to discuss.
Dare I presume I've caught you?
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it possible.
Life for its pleasures?
How might I better my performance?
Wealth is rooted in the soil of learning.
Would that all my days were so tranquil. My sword arm could use some work.
What is life without a
Here I might reflect upon my affairs in peace.
I've no time for you.
What is life without a little spice?
To get up on stage with
Such piety. I cannot afford another. Mayhap you've been... I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade.
At least my back's not acting up today.
Hubris is man's worst enemy.
Good to see you, Master.
Too quiet here for my liking. Bunch sluggards. Need new blood.
Welcome, sir. As ever, we are delighted to have you. Pray, do enjoy your stay.
Always sets me to think.
Not much going on.
Mayhap I'll go on an adventure of my own.
No sense dwelling on what others think.
Wonder if anyone else should.
Oh, I'll have to remember this place.
From me to bear what
Could have sworn I ought to attend.
This place is very dreary.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
Pour out his eyes.
What is that smell? I cannot
The sky always puts me in a place to
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
Nor for it to cut my teeth in a real battle. This place always puts me at ease. Always a fresh breeze blowing.
At least all my patrons have been kind so far.
Last push, and I'll be done for the day.
Could use a bit of excitement in my life.
Seems eerie now and then.
As quiet as a mill.
Dear me.
There's aught about you, I have to say. You're not like my other patrons.
hunting for one day.
Oh, well met, sir. All you need? I promise I'll exceed your wildest expectation. That patron's eyeing me, I dare say.
Wonder if anyone else shares my sorrows.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Feels eerie with no one about.
I've walked home and I know how to swim.
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Always a pleasure.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost... hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me.
This inspires naught but misgivings.
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
Oh, so pray, excuse my boldness, sir. Might I beg a moment? My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm hoping you'll consider offering... Oh, thank you, sir. Might we continue this conversation somewhere more discreet? You will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray, meet me there at your earliest convenience.
Life can be tiring when you've no
My
trouble.
claws could use a trim.
Ah, you've returned. Oh, with these, I shall have no need to fear any letters, be they small or faintly scrawled. I shall learn aught I can. There might come when I can repay this debt I owe you. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
Mayhap 'twas somewhat overdone, but no matter.
Done at last. Perhaps a brief respite before we take on another?
I hadn't expected to feel such a sense of accomplishment. I suppose that comes of serving the Arisen.
The charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
shall gladly aid you if 'tis within my power.
What did I ever do to deserve this pleasure?
Swear it.
Wait to see what the day holds.
Mayhap I'll treat myself to a tipple before bed.
'Tis high time I made for home.
Tis quiet about. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are much tired.
Oh, is everything
I suppose I could visit someplace new.
Quite the predicament.
Oh, you came, sir. But I forget myself. You must be one. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. 'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Ahem. Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offence.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid! Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
Someone do aught about this?
Must go where duty calls me.
I'd more time than I know how to spend.
Suppose I'm tired.
I don't
Bit
tell
bland.
half as many lies as my dad.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
Maybe I'll make myself scarce.
Sweet meats and ale.
Blessed be we servants. Greetings, Duke.
Hoy, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for all your help. You wanted to ask me a favor this time? So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the... Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
I want to go home. I'm going to go exploring.
My bed calls,
Mayhap I ought to give up.
and I shan't resist.
Let the Reaper claim me.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
Not much going on. I'd sooner stay out of battle where it's possible.
Lots to do.
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And a flower from Melve seems just the thing. And she was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
Let's see. What else must I bring? Ah, I almost forgot. In that goes. Let's see. Ah, I almost forgot.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that accounts for both?
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've not forgotten anything of import. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain. Now, I really...
Take care, young master.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward.
Ah, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
What else needs doing?
Welcome.
Why is this not on stamp? Machiavel would taste twice as fine here.
But not at the expense of my duty.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
Our adventure continues.
Off we go, then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Anything better than this. Even the grave.
I'm sure I can handle this.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Now here's a welcome sight. The rules as your creator.
Now, where was I headed? Quite the predicament.
Oh, sir, I beg you, find him and bring him safely home.
You'll help him, won't you, Arisen?
Someone do autumn out this? Trade favors the patient
Heading home.
Raise line for my next ship.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
This ox cart's I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
It falls on me to resolve this.
That's fertile handling.
Come on then. Let's dance.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become influenced. Take each trial as a
Who's there? Help me, please. I'm being surrounded. I can't get away.
Well. Colour me surprised.
Ah, 'tis you. Thank goodness you happened by, or who knows what might have become of me. You have my gratitude, but do excuse me. I'd best make for home.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
You have my gratitude.
just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
What is that, a tower? Nay, a statue.
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over.
I shan't let the palm be. The Risen has been put to sea!
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
It is a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
It is enough to make camp only when the need Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Where are you going?
Gather round.
We have reached our destination.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
Home at last.
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright, the sigil of our house. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
Oh, a blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be frank.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the Gracious Hand over the years.
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be delighted.
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket. What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand. Thank you ever so much for all you've done for us.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Now, 'tis getting late. You had best be off. Do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have some explaining to do.
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
I do wonder what that was all about. Though I'm not sure we ought to pry.
I've not the words for this conclusion.
Could you come over here?
What's going on?
Doesn't seem right, this.
I'm afraid not.
I took you for a kinder sort than that.
I've naught to say to the likes of you.
Seems you won't be swayed. A shame, that.
I've naught to say to the likes of...
Seems you won't be swayed. A shame, that.
Follow me.
"'Tis a relief to be home safe and sound. What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
To think the lady here has been supporting the gracious... Are all the nobles so kind? I can't wait to tell everybody at the Gracious Hand that I met the lady who gave us the book with the pretty flower.
This way, if you please, Master. Quite the predicament.
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then we'd best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering.
And make them an ally to our cause.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Here, if you please.
What was that all about?
What's going on?
Doesn't seem right, this.
I'm afraid not.
I took you for a kinder sort than that.
Someone... Right, just follow me.
sorts. Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Always a pleasure.
Fancy a look at my wares?